Let's have some kind of adventure, right, Gary? Yeah. Of course. It is beautiful out here, and I'm loving it. I'd love it even more if I had that underquilt with me, though. Ready, Matt?
Hey, you guys have fun.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
We're learning all about winter camping, winter hiking. Gary, can you get the fire going?
We'd like a fire because we're very cold.
Hey guys, welcome to Outdoor Adventures. I'm Frozen, thanks for joining me. Well guys, it's January 22nd, Friday, 2016. It's about 19 degrees right now. Just arrived basically at the parking lot, and we are up at Raccoon Creek State Park. It's just me right now, but around 7:30 tonight, my good friend Gary will be joining us. And tomorrow we're gonna be meeting up with Chris, who you guys have seen in the videos if you follow my channel, and a new guy named Matt, who is just getting into this, so we're gonna help him out along the way. 3 of us are gonna be rocking hammocks this trip, obviously including me. Gary's still stuck with his tent. Not sure why, he hasn't converted over to the dark side yet. He insists on sleeping on the ground. But hopefully, maybe this trip will change his mind. For today, I'm only doing 1.3 miles or something up to the Sioux camp at Raccoon Creek. So it should be a little bit uphill. And I only got about an hour to hike today, so that's why we're not doing high mileage. But tomorrow we're doing about 8 miles. And like I said, we're meeting buddies up at Mineral Springs. I want to make sure I don't start building up sweat while I'm walking here, especially when I'm so close to camp for the night. You build up sweat, that moisture cools down very, very rapidly, and it'll make you really, really chilled. So I'm just kind of walking at a slow pace right now, not in any hurry, and we're not that far away from camp anyway, so just gotta slow the pace down from what I'm used to. I'm wearing a lot of layers right now. You know, you may not think you'd actually build up a sweat in, 10, 20 degree weather, but it happens a lot faster than you'd think. For those of you that haven't gone winter camping before. Alrighty. Alright. To Sioux backpacking area. That's where we're going for the night. So my 0 degree underquilt from Light & Equipment, I got it in the wrong size. Didn't realize it, didn't look at the website, and noticed that they made some changes and they started doing some different lengths. So I had ordered an underquilt before. I just thought, the options were the same. So I ended up getting a 5/8 underquilt, which was my issue in the John P. Sailor Trail. I just couldn't get that whole thing wrapped around my body. So what I did was I returned it. Because Enlightened Equipment has a 60-day return policy, I'm able to do that. Awesome guys, awesome guys. Tyler over at EE helped me, and we ordered the right size. But it was been a busy season for them, and it didn't end up getting shipped until a couple days ago, Wednesday. It was scheduled for delivery today. I think the storm kind of threw off transportation of USPS, and didn't make it today. So what I'm going to do is take my 30 degree underquilt and put my 40 degree top quilt up around my body underneath the hammock as well, kind of making 2 underquilts, layering them, and that should get me down to 0 for tonight. But we'll see how it goes. I might test it, didn't have time, and it's supposed to get down to 10 or 11, so with a pretty low wind chill, I forget what it is. Well, we shall see how it goes, I guess. I'm all for experimenting. Plus I have Nalgene bottles and extra clothes, I'm safe about this. So should be alright though. But we're just walking up the path to the Sioux shelter area at Raccoon Creek State Park. And we're going to spend the first night here and then meet up with my other friends tomorrow. So that should be pretty cool. Alrighty. Shelters are right over here. And we are right over here. Tents or hammocks. That's what it should say. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Very cool. Alright, we are reserved at number 1 tonight. I'm not pretty sure it's not going to matter though. But, well, let's go pick a spot anyway. This is nice. It's going to be a good night. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look up and make sure there's no dead branches that are going to fall on us tonight. Because it is going to snow. And I think we're supposed to have up to 15-mile-an-hour winds too. So, yeah, we'll see. But I'm going to go find a good spot to put my hammock up. Send a little message to friends and family, letting them know I'm at camp. And then I'll get it sent through the GPS and text them that I'm at this location, and they'll be sent a little map. And it'll be good. Well, I think I took about, I don't know, 5 minutes worth of video so far on the 3rd camera battery. The cold weather's just killing these things. I got some hot hands on the back of the camera trying to keep the camera cool or warmed up, but it's just not doing anything. So luckily I have a new camera charger that actually charges 2 batteries at one time, so hopefully that'll be a lot better. Hopefully I'll be able to charge 4 batteries a night instead of just 2. And I won't have to set an alarm to wake up in the middle of the night, which is even better. But it is snowing a lot more than I thought it was. So it looks like we are going to get that 4 inches of snow, I'd say. I set up the hammock fully on this little tree, which we'll take a look at tomorrow. And I was in a hurry, and I put the tarp up first because I didn't want to get any of my gear wet. But when I sat down in the hammock, the ridge line came down on me, and the tarp went right in my face. So that tree was definitely too small. I won't make that mistake again. So right now I am just at camp. It's really too dark to see right now. I'm thinking when Gary gets here, we're probably going to get a fire going. And then it should be probably another 45 minutes till he gets here. Maybe sooner. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to check out Armada, which is an audiobook by the same guy that wrote Ready Player One. I think his name's Ernest Cline. And I'll listen to that laying in the hammock, making sure it's comfortable before I settle down for the night. And when Gary gets here, like I said, we'll start a fire. But I'm going to go charge some camera batteries, maybe have a look around the campsite. I don't know if I'm the only one here or not. But all I know is I can't see with this light in my face, so let me turn it off. Oh, Gary finally decided to show up. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Good.
You have any trouble getting here?
Yeah.
Did you?
Roads are awful.
Are they?
Yep.
Oh, see, when I came, it wasn't snowing, so.
Yeah, it was snowing ever since I left, so.
Oh, I was wondering if
roads
you got.
are so bad.
Really?
Yep.
Oh boy.
People probably thought I was crazy walking in the woods.
I'm gonna help Gary get his stuff set up, and then we'll chill for a little bit, and we'll be back with you.
Yep.
I can't wait to see this pack, man. I'm excited. Is that the Dutch cover?
Yeah, it fits.
It fits. Wow. Okay.
Yep. So.
Interesting. Very nice.
Oh.
We'll take a look more at his stuff tomorrow morning when we can actually see out. But yeah, it's about 7:30 right now. So guys, we made a little fire. It seems to be going out. It's really snowing still, though.
Yep.
I'm thinking we're gonna get that full 4 inches of snow.
Probably. This rate.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think so far, Gary?
I think it's pretty snowy.
Yeah.
And quite a winter trip.
Yeah, so far. First day 1, night 1. It's like 19 degrees right now. It's not really cold. We've been moving enough and sitting by the fire. But yeah, it's definitely coming down out here. I didn't think it would be this much this early.
Nope. Or for this long.
So, but yeah, I guess once this wood runs out, hopefully it'll be like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
I highly doubt it.
No.
All right, guys. This is the Enlightened Equipment hoodlum. I probably look like a hoodlum while I'm wearing it, but so far it's pretty darn nice. I had the balaclava on the last trip, and it ended up like squishing my nose down, and it just really wasn't comfortable. This thing is just like having a mummy bag over your head, and then you can raise this up and lock everything down. But so far the underquilt, top quilt, underquilt is working. I would have liked to have that 0 degree now, but it's okay. I'm getting some wind now and the tarp is collapsing in on me. But yeah, it's gonna be a cold night. Yeah, so it's about 10:45, 10:30. So you know the drill, listen to an audiobook, and I will see you in the morning. Good night, guys. Well, good morning, everybody. Whew, it is 7:45, and let's see. It got down to 21 degrees. System worked pretty good once I figured out that I didn't lock one of the shock cords down. I was wondering why I was like getting chilly every time the wind blew. So I don't know. It's working for now. I don't know if I could go any lower than this. I might have to have someone bring a sleeping pad for me tomorrow or tonight. But we'll see. Maybe I can lock it down a little better. My buddy just texted me telling me the roads are really, really bad. So I'm not sure when they're actually getting here. But hoodlum worked great. And I want to show you guys this thing as well. This is I took Shug's advice from his videos and actually made my own frost bib. What this does is put that shock cord over you, and then it attaches up here to this little prusik knot with a little S-beater. And that way, when I breathe, the moisture goes in the bib and not on my bag. So that worked out really good last night. My bag was completely dry for once, which I'm really, really happy about that. I'll actually have a tutorial in the next couple days on how to make one of those. If you're interested. This was like a little prototype for me to see how big I needed. And I just punched holes in it and tied it off, but I want to sew it and make it nice. So I'm going to think about getting up for the next hour or so and putting them cold boots on. Ugh. Anyway, I'll see you outside the hammock. It looks like it snowed a foot last night. There's a lot of snow on the ground, but we'll take a look at it in a minute. So Gary, how did you sleep, buddy?
I slept pretty good, actually really warm, because I used my 3-season quilt on top of my 20-degree bag.
Yeah.
But as I was shaking off all the snow on top, it would throw like frost and stuff on my bag, and it ended up getting really wet.
Bag's wet now?
Yep, so gonna have to dry out that.
Somehow.
But the sleeping bag's dry, but the quilt is wet.
Yeah.
Which I laid on top.
Oh boy. This is crazy.
Yep.
It's beautiful. How much snow is just... I mean, that's a decent amount of snow.
Yeah.
Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go over to one of the shelters and just have somewhere to like sit down out of the snow. Fire up the stoves and have breakfast.
That's a good idea.
You like that idea? All right.
Yeah, a nice dry
And then we'll figure out whatever the heck we're going to do after that. A lot more snow than in the forecast.
Yep. Just one.
That was good old weatherman.
Yeah.
Oh well. Let's get out of here though. There's nothing like a warm cup of coffee to warm you up. How you doing now, Gary? A little better?
A little bit better.
A little bit
Put on
better.
my fleece jacket.
Yeah, you got your oatmeal going.
Yep, and my pot
The
cozy.
canister stove worked. The whisper
Yep.
light worked good.
Mm-hmm.
Water's a little bit frozen in there. This is actually where I stayed my first trip when it was 0 degrees, this is where me, Josh, and Chris stayed. So that's kind of nostalgic.
Yeah.
Heating up with some breakfast, and then we're waiting on our friend Matt to get here. He said he's having lots of problems with the roads. And I asked him to bring my sleeping pad out just in case, because it's going to be like 13, 14 degrees tonight. So I just want to make sure that I'm actually warm. Anyway, I'm using that top quilt as an underquilt along with my 30-degree underquilt, and it's just shifting everywhere. It's not really designed for that. You know, it'd be better with some shock cord and, you know, some tighteners on it. But yeah, just ask him to bring my sleeping pad just in case I get cold tonight. And if it drops below what the weathermen predict, that'd be pretty bad. So this, the Revelation 0 degree worked out fantastic. I wasn't cold at all again. It's the second time I've been out in 20-degree weather. And here's what I did with the top quilt, or the underquilt. So this is my 30-degree underquilt right here. And then inside I have my 40-degree top quilt. And I have it kind of rigged up with some shock cord that was already on the quilt. And then up here, I have it just buttoned down here under the shock cord right here. See how I did that? But this part right here was getting cold for whatever reason. I think it was because it was compressing the down in the top quilt, and it was just making me really cold all night. Again, the frost bib worked out great. I'll have the tutorial on how to do this in the next couple days, so be looking for that. And I said I have the little prusik right here. This is my new hammock gear ridgeline organizer. This worked out really good. Little Velcro tabs right here. And it has a lot of different compartments on it. I really, really like it. It kept all the electronics up in here instead of behind my back. That worked out fantastic. Another new addition I got was this continuous ridgeline. It actually only adds less than an ounce. I think it's 0.5 ounces to what I had before. And what this allows me to do, it allows me to, like a Big Carl pack hanger, it allows me to wrap around the tree, connect it with this little titanium clip right here, drag it to the other side of the tree, and there's a wasp on this side so I can quickly tighten it down. And then it has these tarp connectors that, I don't know if I can do this one hand, but basically you just kind of pull this up, and you can see that loop right there. You just slide this little knot through that loop, and you can prusik and tighten up your tarp this way. It's a little hard to do with one hand, but it works out pretty nice. I'm liking it so far, but time will tell. You get a lot of length with this though. You get plenty of rope. I mean, look at, this is holding my hammock, and plus we're at, you know, all this extra rope too. So it's pretty nice. Gary, you want to show off your pack a little bit? Oh, yeah. I think we did a little last night, but it wasn't much. It's your what?
It's the new pack.
What is it?
UAM.
Perfect. All right, now what's it do? What's so good about it?
Well, it helps me. Has a lot more space. 63 liters.
63 liters.
A lot more bigger than my
Look
38.
at this. Look at this pockets.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yep.
And this is lighter than the Exos.
Yep. Actually, it's lighter than even the 38. So.
It's lighter than the 38 liter Exos, and it's bigger.
Once I remove the water sleeve and the finger holders, and that comes to 29 ounces.
It's pretty good.
So
comfortable?
Very comfortable. The hip belts are huge.
Yeah, those are nice.
With huge pockets.
Motherfucker, sorry.
There's like a lot of room.
You can fit. You can fit your S6, S5 in here, right?
Yep.
Your Samsung S5.
In there, and tons of snacks. I can put my whole entire food kit on the side there.
Very nice.
Yep. So.
I like the shock cord.
Yeah, the shock cord's simple, kind of like the
Pretty
Exos.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice, man. Very cool. All right, guys, we are heading to the road to get to the Heron Trail. Buddy Matt has my sleeping pad, so that's good. He stopped at my house and grabbed it. And yeah, my boots are frozen right now, so we're hoping to get to the park office, go in the restrooms real quick, kind of thaw them out, do a little cheating this trip. But I'm hoping my feet heat actually thaws these boots, because they're like really rigid right now. So, but Matt is almost here. We're gonna meet up with him at the park office. And it looks like the road has been plowed, which is good for us.
Yep.
And then we will see what we're gonna do after that. We're definitely gonna hit Mineral Springs, check that out. And hopefully stay at Pioneer tonight. All right, Heron Trail. This is where we just came right here, the road. Shelters were back there a little bit. And we are on our way to the park office. Now, we could just walk down that road and make a left over here, but let's have some kind of adventure, right, Gary? Of course. It is beautiful out here, and I'm loving it. I'd love it even more if I had that underquilt with me, though. Ugh. It is awesome out here. Alright guys, we just hit the Wetlands Trail now. This will... Yeah, we're almost at the road now.
Awesome.
Camera batteries continue to get destroyed. I'm gonna have to charge a couple in my pack, I think, to make this video work. So I'm trying to hold off on the footage until like we're stopped.
Yeah.
But you know, I want to get some hiking in here. It's just literally I'll hold this camera up for like 10 seconds and it'll already be a third of the way drained. But yeah, what can you do? I had hand warmers, and my thought was I was gonna rubber band it to the back of the camera to kind of keep it warm, like on both sides. And I guess they expire, which I didn't know. I bought them like 2 years ago. Took it out of the package, left it out for an hour, and it was still cold. So there went that idea. We get water right here, buddy.
I don't want to be shot.
Hey, Matt.
Hey there, Matt.
What's up, buddy?
I have a sore throat.
You sick? No, you're not.
Deathly sick. Can't
I see you got a whole bunch of new gear. I'm liking it.
I have a whole bunch of
Very nice.
gear that I haven't even used yet.
Yep.
This is my second time.
Second time ever camping. Dude, you have a bad track record. First time it was rainy. This
No.
time it's going down to 10 degrees.
First time it was a monsoon.
It was a month. It was really rainy.
Second time, it's cold.
It's gonna be
And
10
Gary's
degrees.
here.
Gary's here with Polycrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gary.
with some polycrow.
Freaking cars leaking. Trying to get me wet.
Well, I'm not keeping up with that pace. I don't know about you, man.
What the hell?
That's a little too fast for me to keep up without sweating up a storm.
I don't want to sweat.
I told you he hikes fast.
Holy crap.
This is our friend Matt.
Second time on
First
the trail.
winter trip, second camping hiking trip ever. Lots of new gear. You have a hammock now. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
War Bonnet Blackbird XLC.
Yeah, it's the only one they rate for big people.
Oh, it should be awesome.
Yep.
So we'll check out his setup once we're at camp. Anyway, we were heading down to Mineral Springs. About not even a half a mile in. And then we'll try to make a loop out of this. Ain't that cool? It's always cool seeing this in the winter. What do you think, Matt? Pretty good?
I'll tell you what. Definitely a bunch of ice.
It is a bunch of ice.
It's a lot nicer now than in the summertime.
Yeah, I agree. Too bad it's so easy to get to, like from the parking lot.
Man. Hidden gems.
Yeah.
Hidden gems of the forest.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
Yeah.
My legs are
Follow the yellow brick road.
I wish we had a yellow brick road. Oh, hoo-hoo! You said to film you.
I told you I might fall.
You're good. So we are cutting a significant portion of the trail out because it's already 12:45. So yeah, we were scheduled to do 5.5 miles today after Mineral Springs. That's just not going to happen. No way. Not in this snow. When I planned this trip, it was for less than an inch of snow like they were calling for. So we are going to we're on the camp trail now, and then we'll be heading to Buckskin, and then we'll be walking the road to Pioneer. It's really cold. I'd say it's got to be in the teens right now, I think. It's pretty cold. The wind's blowing, so it's making it extra cold. Love it. But again, guys, it's pretty awesome out here as far as the scenery goes. But how would they get a pavilion? Like, why would they need one out here?
Well, I'm assuming it's fairly simple to like what it was before.
Yeah.
But what it was is probably just because that's a fire pit, post, and a post, and then like a slanted shelter, probably slanted back this way towards the trail with an opening out towards this. So that way, because you couldn't have it the other way around because the smoke would come in the shelter.
Gotcha.
So that's probably what it was.
Yeah, it's just this random wide open area
So
right here with the trail going down this
we're
way.
just assuming that's what that is.
Yeah.
Because these, I mean, there's just no reason for these to be like this.
Yeah. Well, can we just for now say that this is where the ancient Mayans harvested babies?
Well, one of the shows that I'm really interested in is the Curse of Oak Island.
Yeah.
So this, I mean, who knows? What they're searching for on this island is, they think like possibly the Ark of the Covenant. And there's all these like stories and like
Oh, that sounds
myths
cool.
and stuff like that. So it's about them. They have this pit. They're trying to get to the bottom of the pit. So rather than it being in Nova Scotia, the Ark of the Covenant is just like 50 feet underneath our feet, right here, boys.
Right here at Raccoon Creek.
That's it.
I thought you meant Ancient Aliens. I thought that was your favorite
No, that
show.
guy has crazy hair. I don't watch that show.
Because aliens.
Yeah, this is made by
Aliens.
aliens.
Yeah, this was also made by aliens. All right,
You
so
see
guys,
this
we
snow?
are about,
Aliens.
I guess, halfway through the camp trail, about to hit Buckskin. Actually, we're almost done with camp trail, I think.
I'll tell you what. I
Gonna
don't
hit
care
Buckskin
what trail
soon.
we're on.
Look at this hill. Okay. Gary, you're going down, dude.
I can already see it.
Oh, come on. Let's do it without trekking poles and holding a monopod. Let's see what happens. Because we like to be safe, right? Why do I do this stuff? All for video.
I'll watch. Well, you know, I have a hurt groin, so this is fun.
Oh, don't fall. And if you do, let me get you on camera.
Oh, Jason, I'm so glad that you're concerned with my safety.
I am concerned, but I need a blooper reel for next year.
By the way, I need a trail name.
I don't have a trail name either.
You say you were always frozen.
I've been frozen as my nickname. No one's ever given me a trail name. Either Matt's going down or Ohuhu's going down. One of the two. Ohuhu are the name of the product that the company Ohuhu sent me. They sent me a couple trekking poles. Matt's actually testing them out for me.
I need
already
some
have a
Yoo-hoo
couple.
With my oohs.
You need some Yoo-hoo with your Ohuhu? All right,
Like
good job.
Exhibit from hitting my ride.
Yeah.
6 inches of snow.
Yeah. Here's what we're dealing with.
Gary, pick up the pace.
I don't know. No pace. Ooh, I like
All right, Gary, how far do we have left now?
8,000.
600 yards.
600 yards
To
till
the
the road. And then the
another
road for
half
half
mile.
a
You think
mile
it's
road.
Yeah, plus the trail.
Nice hat, dude. Carhartt.
Carhartt. Nice and warm.
Ready, Matt?
Hey, you guys have fun.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
We're learning all about winter camping, winter hiking. Wonder if the water's turned on. What do you guys think?
Nah. Give it a go.
I highly doubt it. We're at the group tenting area. We're going to the backpacking area, which is straight ahead here. It's supposed to get down to 11 or 12 degrees tonight. So, it's pretty cold. It's as cold as I've ever been in a hammock. I've been to 0, you know, just out, but
Coldest trip for me by far.
it's the coldest trip for Matt by far, yeah. You're a trooper, dude.
Oh.
I'm proud of you. That was good. Well, it's good as long as you make it through tonight.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, freeze and die of hypothermia.
Yeah, whatever.
Just,
Probably the worst
promise
case.
you one thing. I want to be buried like the Han Solo from Star Wars when he's frozen in the black stuff.
Oh yeah.
Just, you know, paint my body
Carbonite?
black. And just,
Yeah.
a lot different in the winter.
Yes, very, very different. You can come to a place in summer, spring, and fall, and you come out in the winter, and it's just completely different. Yeah, you can see it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it that bad?
I mean, it's
crazy.
I mean, you're steamy.
Big steamy.
So we have arrived.
You're gonna get really cold.
We're actually staying back
I
here,
want to get cooler, so I
but
put my layers
we're gonna have lunch immediately here because none of us have really eaten anything
all day.
yet. All day.
Ooh,
Look at that. Holy.
that's a nice stream of flame.
Let that heat up.
The cool thing about this, you wanna tell them?
Is the outside of it will actually change colors when your water is boiling. Look at that. Already gone down. Jet
I
oil.
might consider this. My mom's gonna kill me if she sees this though.
Why?
Because I told her I wasn't gonna buy any more camping supplies. I don't know who'd kill me first, Lindsay or my mom. All right, here we have Matt's War Bonnet Blackbird XLC. This is the first time he's sleeping in it tonight.
First time I'm sleeping in my own hammock.
Yeah, first time sleeping in his own hammock. He's using one of my old pads. Should be good tonight. In my 0 degree bag. Should be fine. And this is the War Bonnet Superfly. It's pretty nice. It's a bigger version of my tarp over there, the Edge. But it's cut a little bigger. And it also has doors. Little door kit on it. So it's kind of neat. See how he likes it tonight. He's using the carabiner system up top. And he has the hookworms. Love these things. These are the best. Basically, you just you can kind of self-tensioning it, or you can tension it on a 2-to-1 axis, and then you can just make a loop, and it's not going anywhere. It's perfect. I use them on my hammock as well. So he has the pull-outs, which we'll probably use at a later date, right?
Yeah, summertime.
Yeah. So that's pretty nice. Setup's sweet, dude. I'm liking it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah. Again, we're doubling the underquilt and top quilt combo right here. This is my 40 and that's my 30 right there. Hopefully I'll be a little warm tonight, but we'll see. Who knows? Last night I didn't get chilly until the Nalgene bottle started to go back to normal temperature. I had boiled water last night, placed it between my legs, kind of the arteries and the veins. And I was perfectly fine until that bottle started cooling down. After that I started to get a little cold. But as a backup, what I'm going to do is I'm going to inflate my NeoAir X-Therm from Thermarest in shelter number 1. And just in case I do get too cold, because it is going down to 11 degrees tonight, supposedly. Winds at 15 miles per hour. I'm just going to go down to shelter 1, set up shop, and should be good to go.
Jet foil flash cook system.
Maybe I'll just run Matt's stove all night. Anyway, we're going to get some wood here before the sun goes totally down. I think it's like about 5 o'clock, if not later. So I'm going to stop talking and actually help these guys get some firewood here. Well, we're currently checking the, this is like where the car campers kind of go, the group tenting areas. So we're checking this area for some logs that we can use. None of us have saws this time, figures. But there's really not much stuff around here. Everything's been picked dry. I see a couple logs over here. So we're gonna scout this out. Sun is just setting. Beautiful day. Had a good day today. It was rough on the knees though. The constant lifting your leg up over the snow. But I knew about this issue for a while now. And I don't see any wood in here. Oh no, I do. Okay, so there's some wood over here. I'm gonna take this back to our site. We're actually gonna build the fire at number 1, just in case anyone needs to kind of bug out from the camp and just go in the shelter, get a little bit warmth from the hammocks. So, yeah, nice day. Getting to be clearer skies. We had clouds rolling in earlier, but it's gonna get cold tonight. I'm excited for this to be the coldest I've ever been in the hammock though overnight.
Gary,
can you get the fire going?
We'd like a fire because we're very cold.
Gary,
He's eating right now.
can you help me with the fire?
I don't want to let my food get cold.
Yeah, but we
Gary,
need a
let me-
fire,
let me
Gary.
help
I'm
you finish
cold.
this.
Yeah, me too.
Mine.
Can I get my spoon in there?
Nope. Back off.
What are you having?
Chili,
Chili
mac,
mac.
and beef.
And that's your favorite meal, huh?
Yep.
Matt had mashed potatoes, and he's having second dinner. What's his second
I'm
dinner?
having third dinner, actually.
Third dinner?
So I ate when we got here.
Oh,
Let's see. I started with the lasagna.
yeah.
Then I did the chicken and mashed potatoes.
And how were they?
Actually, really good.
Yeah, but
And
how was the prep?
awful.
Awful. What did you have to do to prep those?
I had to put the water in the bag with just the chicken.
Just the chicken. So you had to scoop
Okay.
out the mashed potatoes.
Well, no, they came in a pouch.
Oh, they came in a pouch.
So
okay.
I took the pouch of mashed potatoes out. I
Uh-huh.
put the hot water in.
Yeah?
Then after 3 minutes, I had to take the chicken out,
Yeah.
leave the water in the bag, then dump the mashed potatoes in.
That's too much.
But you know what? It was really good. Next time my wife wants me to cook for her, that's what we're getting. Good old mountain house.
Oh, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
That's really
Well,
bright, though.
I have a
That's
lighter,
the low
so
setting.
you're nothing without me.
There you
I have a lighter, too.
Look, now you can be at a rave.
All right. Well, let's get this fire going. It's actually really hard to shoot video, guys, and I apologize for the lack of footage on this trip, but the,
Jet boil flash cooking
this is
system.
Matt. But literally, I can film for 5 minutes, and, like, I get a battery exhausted warning, so yeah, I have no idea how I can film this any better, but yeah, it sucks.
The jet boil flash
Oh
cooking
my god, you
system.
love that thing.
Oh,
It's insane. Well, this is what you do in the winter when you get to camp and you need to get water. Just sit here and boil snow. Good times. Good times. Matt, what are you doing? Oh,
I'm using my jet boil flash cooking system to
boil
snow.
snow. Oh, fantastic.
From my Nalgene bottle to keep
Gary,
it
you're not in the loop. What are you doing?
Oh wait, should I get in
Why
on
aren't
this?
you here doing?
Oh, okay, let me see what I can do here. I'm in this loop, I feel like
Gary's
I will.
Just gonna put a lid on this.
Maybe I ate something.
We are down to 20 degrees. Still 20 degrees. We're doing good.
Yep.
No one's died yet, so we're good.
Solid. I'm putting my money on me though.
Yeah?
So make sure you give my winnings to my wife whenever,
Okay.
whenever my body gets set.
Uh,
On a
your
lighter note, the jet boil cook system
oh my god, enough.
is now turning yellow.
Your quilt's dry now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well
Is
that's
it?
good. I don't know, I was asking you.
I was asking you. You pointed at it.
Is your quilt dry?
It looks dry.
Okay. Alright guys, it's about 8:30. Matt's trying to figure out if he can fit in the sleeping bag. Just kind of relax in the hammock. My feet were getting really cold out there. I think we're going to, since Matt hurt his groin, I think we're going to try basically the easiest hike out of here. The trip was a success either way. Got to test a lot of winter gear. I'm pretty happy with my clothes setup. Just got to work on boots and socks, and I know I need a half size bigger, so that's the issue with the boots. But other than that, the frost bib works good, the hammock works good, and hopefully the underquilt will work good the next trip. Wish I could do the camera batteries a little better, but I need to go through like 6 or 7 batteries a day to actually make a good video here, I think. So, and I know I didn't answer the Facebook question yet, but from what I remember, and I don't get service right here, and I forgot to print out the question, but they asked if I'd rather live 1,000 years in the future or 1,000 years in the past. Probably not the past, because there's no internet and there's no YouTube, so I don't know how I would function. And 1,000 years in the future, I don't know where we're headed as a civilization here, but it's not good, from what I can tell. I mean, so many wars going on and people going crazy, and I don't know. I think I'd rather just live during this time and then be done with it. But it's a good question. It's something to think about. Sorry, I don't have a better answer. I guess if I had to choose, I guess I would say 1,000 years in the future, just to see where technology has come, because I'm really into that. But other than that, I would stay right here, I guess. So, anyway, guys, that'll about do it for me. I will see you in the morning. Good night, guys. Alright, so guys, it's 12:30 something or other. It's about 10 degrees. And, well, I'm unhappy to report that I had to tap out on this one. The underquilt quilt combo isn't working for me. I tried laying in a pad. The pad is way too big for a Dutch hammock, let me tell you. Even almost all the way uninflated, it was just flying off the sides. Like, couldn't get comfortable. So we went to the shelter. Matt was a bit cold. The bag was a little bit small for him. I mean, he's a big dude. So, you need loft to get the warm air to actually get warm in your bag. So we all went to the shelter and we met up with Gary, who's also having issues. What was happening with you? You were like...
My pad was sliding down the hill because it was uneven.
Okay, so Gary's sliding down the hill. So we're all huddled in this shelter. And, I don't know, I fall asleep for like an hour. I wake up, I guess feeling a little sweaty. And after that, I just couldn't get warm. Stomach started feeling sick. So we are on a 3-mile trek, night hike, to the Nichol Road, and then to the Wetlands Trail, to Cabin Road, to back to the car. It's unfortunate, but I'm not quite sure what would have happened if we would have stayed. 2 of us were very cold. So, and in this kind of situation, it's better not to let your ego, mess with your safety. So, we get the beautiful night hike on a full moon night. We're all hurting a little bit, but we will make it. So, alright guys, I'm on Cabin Road. Almost at the park office. I can see the lights finally. Matt and Gary, Matt's having a really hard time. He pulled his groin on Buckskin Trail, and it's been rough for him ever since. So I offered to go on ahead and grab the car and then drive the mile back on this road to meet them. But my camera's really freezing up right now, so it's got to be in the single digits, definitely. And looking forward to being at the car. It's about, I think, 3:30, 4 in the morning. So we took a while to get out. I mean, it was 12 o'clock when we decided to pack up. So it's just, Matt's having big issues. That trail was so slippery that, his legs went in separate directions, pulled his groin. Just having a real bad time. So definitely had a good time on this trip. Learned a lot about my winter setup. Clothes are perfect. I got that nailed down. Really happy about that. Definitely got to get that underquilt though. USPS just delivered it today, or I guess yesterday, so it's waiting for me when I get home. Definitely be going on more winter trips. Guys, I had a great time. Thanks for joining me. It was an awesome trip, even if we had to end it early. I'm Frozen from Outdoor Adventures. Find time and go on your own adventure. I'll see you on the trail.